Audio check. All right, very good. Pardon me. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. And welcome to Monday Marvels. I'm your host, Lord Orfeo, and today we'll be continuing a science fiction adventure game from Remedy Entertainment called Quantum Break. But first, some standard announcements to allow our other viewers the opportunity to join us for today's show. As I said earlier, my name is Lord Orfeo. I stream 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the evening, and Saturdays through Sundays, from 8 o'clock at night to 11 o'clock at night. Two things to keep in mind about my stream times. 1. All stream times are for the Eastern U.S. time zone, so please do adjust accordingly. And 2. The end times to each of my streams may be extended. It really just depends upon my personal energy level and the level of enthusiasm for whatever it is that I happen to be streaming that day. Also of importance, do know that I stream something different for each and every day of the week. It's typically indie games on Mondays, retro games on Tuesdays, a just chatting stream on Wednesdays, role-playing games on Thursdays, AAA games for Fridays, horror games on Saturdays, and full-motion video games on Sundays. If any of those stream themes are of interest to you, then I hope to see you again sometime during the week. Now, with our standard announcements out of the way, let us return to the stream of the day. Again, we are here for Monday Marvels, a stream day dedicated to unique play experiences. These games are one-offs, meaning not part of an established series. I like to say they can be hidden gems or hidden poop, and we will endeavor to discover them together. Due to their one-off nature, most of these are indie games. Quantum Break is a current exception. It is indeed a AAA, or at least AA, one-off game. But if unique one-off experiences are what you're looking for, then do stick around for what's in store. As I said, today is Quantum Break from Remedy Entertainment. Time is breaking, our dear viewers. And as hero Jack Joyce, we must fight our way through epic disasters that stutter back and forth in time. But surviving this unstable world and halting the end of time itself is only possible by mastering our newfound time powers. This afternoon we'll be stuttering through Episode 3, The Wine and Cheese Crowd. And it looks like Stream Elements has announced that we have gone live in addition to our magical minion in Discord. And before we get much further, I would like to give a thank you. I actually like to give two thank yous. The first thank you goes to Krillip. I might be mispronouncing that. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to our Magic Menagerie. I hope you are having a good day. And another thank you goes out for something not yet delivered, but I have faith. And that is to my friend Radio. She is a streamer. And actually, let me give her a shout out. There we go. Feel free to grace her with a follow. She was last casting Apex Legends. That is her main game. She also has fighting games like Street Fighter V and occasionally role-playing games, such as Octopath Traveler. Excuse me, hiccup. But I currently have some image work commissioned from her, and so expect some new images for Discord and for Twitch in the near future. And speaking of images, let me see. Is this? Did I set it correctly? Yes, I did. Good. If you go to my emotes in my channel and you're a follower, quite a few have been added today. I actually went through and I added some more follower emotes. I didn't have any before. And I added some new emotes for subs. So, they are a-coming. I'm here sipping a bit of my English breakfast tea to perk myself up, and then we'll dive into Quantum Break. Good tea. Okay. Let the dawning of the headset and the gameplay begin. Alright, continuing. Act 3, Part 1. Research Facility. And I think I will have to do something somewhat specific once we actually load in. I'm probably going to have to go into the options menu and review the controls. As I said, I do stream something different each and every day of the week. And so since I only play this on Monday, and we actually missed last Monday, due to illness on my part, Act 3, the Winding Sheets
Security
crowd.
was tight at the Monarch Gala. You took quite a risk walking into the Lion's Den.
If we were gonna kidnap Dr. Amaral, then we needed to do it from the inside.
Beth Wilder. You were quick to trust her.
We had common interests.
Is that all you had?
That's all we needed. Thanks for showing up.
Here, I thought this was gonna be a rescue. Yeah, there's a story here.
You know a guy called Hatch?
Serene's right-hand man.
He was here. He gave me this big speech about how he wants to take down Paul.
I hope you said no.
I didn't trust him for a second. He set me loose anyways, told me to wait for an opening.
I just gave you one.
Appreciate it.
Research Facility, Activate Part 1. 16 hours after
What's it
fracture
look
in
like out
time.
there?
I think you're secure. Everyone's concentrating on the party. So far, your crazy plan's working.
And Dr. Amaral?
I don't have a fix on her. She's either at the party or at her office at the R&D facility here on the island. I'll scout out the party.
So you're gonna sip champagne while I break into a high-security installation. It's like you got this all figured out.
I'll save you a cocktail, Weenie.
Oh, well, in that case...
I guess I have to go first. I was wondering about that. Like, if I just wait here and she tries to, like, leave the area, can I just follow her out into the party? But getting back to what I was saying before, I'm probably going to have to dive into the menus real quick to figure out what the controls are. Because when you only play a game once a week, it can take a few weeks before the controls really sink into a particular game, especially the more unique those controls are. And as we missed last week, we've really only played this so far 2 weeks in a row. And so I need to reacclimate myself. So let's see here. Right analog stick is the camera. That's pretty basic. Left analog stick is to move. The D-pad up is your current objective. Left, right, and down is just to select different weapons. That's very much like Alan Wake, which is Another game from Remedy Entertainment that we have been streaming on Spooky Saturdays. Let's see. Left shoulder button, tap it to dodge, hold to rush. Left trigger is aim. Right shoulder button, tap to stop. I don't know what that means. Hold to blast. Right trigger, fire weapon. The Windows button is a timeline. The lines is to pause game. Y is your time vision? I think of it like Eagle Vision from Assassin's Creed. That's pretty much what it is. B is your shield, your bubble shield, your Defender Titan shield. A is jump, so you can barely jump. And X is just to interact and to reload. Okay. Oh wait, current objective up. Okay, I heard that.
Seriously, Jack? Let's go.
Okay. Let me see if I can mess around. Okay, he doesn't have a gun yet. Actually, he should have a gun. I think it was Hatch that gave him a gun. Okay, it's time vision. Oh, that's right. When there's a friendly person around, you can't use your time powers. Well, you can use vision, but you can't use anything else. You can't even jump when there's a friendly person around. Wow, that kind of sucks. I guess I'm gonna have to wait till I get out of her company to mess around with the controls. Wait, where are you going? Okay, oh, I guess that's why we can't go that way. Okay, she's waiting on me. I kind of want to see what happens if I go back this way. Okay. It doesn't look like I can use... I still can't use my time powers. I can't dash either.
My cover isn't going to survive the night, but it'll last a little longer, so you can't walk out the front door with me. This is the quickest way to the R&D facility. I disabled the security at the back door, but there'll be guards. Contact me when you're clear. And Jack, you know what's at stake here. This can't be about revenge.
I'm not here for Paul.
Yeah, you are. Well, locate Dr. Amaral. Escape the detention area. He's not, but if he can get Paul at the same time, I'm pretty sure he'd do that.
Come on, let's go. This is an escape, remember?
You're a bit impatient, you know that?
Good luck.
What?
Let's do this.
Oh, I can't go back. Okay, now can I access my time powers? No. Okay.
Hey! He's escaping!
Aw, crap. Time rush. Hold left bumper to time rush. Huh. Okay. Keep holding it to make it through the door. Ooh. Melee takedown. During time rush, press B to perform a melee takedown. Okay. Oh. That was impressive.
Damn. That will hurt in the morning.
I'm surprised I didn't hurt your hand. You just...
I was learning to control them better. That felt good.
But you just punched a helmet. Like, I get, like, I understand that maybe you somehow slowed time, but you maybe
There must be some way to open the door.
somehow kept momentum enough to inflict massive damage when time finally unfroze. So you maybe smashed your fist into his helmet so hard it knocked him out and flipped him over. Like, I get that, okay. But then, wouldn't those same physics apply to your hand? Wouldn't you just like have broke your bones in your own hand?
Door control should be somewhere here.
Whatever. We got ourselves a... Yeah, I saw X and I pressed down. I'm used to it. I'm a PlayStation gamer, so I'm used to that being a different button. Alright. Got ourselves... Wait, I just dropped something. What did I drop? I didn't have a gun before. Did I? Oh, snap. You're... Just,
Probably a button somewhere to open the door.
I'll pick that back up then. These are all the guns I had on me at the end of the last chapter. He didn't lose his guns. Dude, that's OP. That means I still have the like really awesome submachine gun. I have this like ridiculously awesome assault rifle. And hold on. Is this a standard handgun? Why would they do that? That's messed up. I hope no one heard that. So they let me keep the awesome submachine gun that I had before in the last chapter, and the somewhat OP, what is it called? Like assault rifle, which is much better than what's on the floor. But I also had a really awesome handgun. And I got to keep the stronger other guns, but they reduced me back to the default handgun. Why would you do that? Like, why not just let me keep all the weapons? Not that I'm necessarily complaining. It just doesn't really make sense to me. Alright, but now, in this closed off little area where I'm guessing I'm safe, now can I try to use my force powers? I said force powers. This isn't Star Wars. My time powers? Okay, I got my time dash. Now, let's see, you can hold it. Okay, so if I hold it down, I can just move around normally. So it slows down everything else. I gotcha. Okay, we have our time vision. And then we have our... What else do we have? This is our Destiny Bubble Shield. That move has been the most useful time manipulation power so far. We have our dash and spin. Which reminds me of that assassin movie with Angelina Jolie. Where the assassins can make bullets curve around objects. It's kind of what this reminds me of. We have our jump. Okay, now reload. That's that. What does this do? Okay, that's right. So that's the force bubbles that we can aim and slow time. What am I missing? Actually, I can just go to timeline and look this up. But before we do that, let's go through the timeline here. Episode 2, Prisoner. As Liam laments his capture, Fiona gets Charlie involved in something way beyond his pay grade during the Monarch Gala. Right? Okay, Act 3, Part 1, Research Facility. After faking his surrender, Jack makes his way across Gull Island to kidnap Dr. Sophia Amaral, the scientist who can make the time machine work. Okay. And it looks like they're... Let's see, collectibles. There's one quantum ripple, 2 pieces of intel towards the very end, a lot of Chronon sources, that's good, a lot of documents, a lot of computers, and 2 pieces of media. Okay, looks like we got 4 items pretty close together. So our diary and upgrades. Does this tell you how to use your power, or no? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Okay, so time vision, active pulse. Using time dodge and time rush will temporarily reveal enemy positions. Alright, that's nice. Bought that one upgrade. Time stop. Increased strength. Time stop's durability increases, allowing more bullets to be stacked on it before it collapses. Okay, that's the R1. And time vision is Y. So we have Y and we have right bumper. Dodge is left bumper. And that's fully powered up. Okay, it's not fully powered up. I think that's the next thing I was trying to power up, though. Increased focus. Focus time. Triggered by aiming with left bumper immediately after using... Oh, no, sorry. With left trigger immediately after using time dodge. Will last longer. Maximum focus. Focus time will last even longer. Extra activation allows Jack to time dodge up to 3 times in a row. That, I think, can be quite useful. Okay, time shield. Yeah, this one we fully powered up. Recovery. Jack will recover from damage faster while within the time shield radius. So the time shield is B. Okay, slow time. Time slows down further around Jack while the time shield is active. And increased power. Time shield lasts longer and has a larger radius. Time blast. This is right bumper. So... Wait, then what's time stop? If time stop is right bumper, then what's time blast? Do those have different symbols? They do have different symbols. Oh, I know what this is. This is when you hurl destructive balls of time. They're like force bubbles. I gotcha. Time blast damage radius is increased. I don't remember how to activate that, though. I guess I'll have to... Can I go back and look at controls for the moves? Time rush, we just got that one. Increased focus. Focus time triggered by aiming with left trigger immediately after using time rush. Will last longer. Multi-takedown. Takedowns pressing B while near an enemy during time rush will drain less chronon energy. What? Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay. So left bumper, if you tap it, you dodge. If you hold it, you do the time rush. That's where time slows down. You can run at normal speed while everything else is slow around you. I got you. Or you can tap it to dash. Right bumper, you tap it, and it says stop, or you hold to blast. Oh, you tap it to throw a time stop bubble. I got you. And that's when you can shoot the bubbles and stack enemies up on an enemy, and when the time bubble disappears, the enemy just gets smacked all at once with the bullets. If you hold it, that's when you do like a massive force blast. I got you. And then when you tap to do a dodge, like a time dodge, then you can hit the left trigger after that, and that's when you can aim. Like, time slows down after you exit your dash, and you can aim your gun. If you hold down left bumper, that's rush mode. And while rushing, if you run towards an enemy, you can then hit B, and that will perform a crazy melee move. Rather than the standard shield, it'll do like a melee takedown. So that seems kind of OP, if it works like instantly against all enemies. Okay, let's give this a shot again. Oh, I guess it's not working because there's no enemy around to, like, do that to. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Let me, That's the Destructo bubble. And the recharge on that is really slow. Okay. Alright. I'm getting my groove back here. So what's our next purchase objective? We have 1 Chronon. What are we going to use it for? We can either purchase an upgrade to Time Vision Active Pulse. Using Time Dodge and Time Rush will temporarily reveal enemy positions. Now I don't care about that. We can upgrade Time Stop, increase its strength. Time Stop's durability increases, allowing more bullets to be stacked on it before it collapses. I feel like some of these time powers are kind of like... they're just not that good. Or maybe I'm just bad at using them, that's possible. But Time Stop, he fires a bubble. Like, you can see in the image on the right that it is a bubble. It's a pretty big bubble that hits an enemy and then it slows down time when it hits an enemy. I can't tell you the number of times I have completely missed enemies with this bubble. Like, if the center of the bubble, not the bubble itself, but the center of the bubble is off by, it seems like, just half a foot from an enemy, then it just passes right through the enemy and it doesn't lock onto them at all, and it just fades away into the background. And that really, really stinks. You have to be like pinpoint accurate with these time bubbles. So because of that, I barely use it. And that's why I haven't upgraded it. Though maybe if I boosted its size, that might help. I don't know. Time Dodge. I think, well, it looks like I was saving for that one. Increased focus, it lasts longer. Maximum focus lasts even longer. Extra activation. That's kind of cool, but Jack can only dash twice in a row. So how is he going to dash twice in a row? And then, you know what, I can probably upgrade the dash more times. It's probably what it is. Maybe. I think eventually I'll fully upgrade Time Dodge. What else do we have? Time Shield, that's done. Time Blast. Time Blast would be useful, but against stronger enemies, it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, on weaker enemies, you can take out a whole group of weaker enemies if they're clumped together instantly, which is awesome. So it's kind of like, and I kind of do like the gunplay in this game. So it's like I kind of don't want to use the bubble to take him down, but I mean it can be helpful. Time rush. Oh, that's when you move at normal speed while time is slowed down for everyone else. Focus time. Triggering by aiming with left trigger immediately after using time rush will last longer. So you get focus after using both dash and time rush. Interesting. And that's it so far. Okay. All right. What do we want? That costs 6. And this costs 6. Wait, I can't upgrade my dash? I just realized that. If you can't upgrade your dash... Oh, now I get it, now I get it, now I get it. So, with... Oh, that is my dash. I can dash 3 times. So what's more useful? Being able to dash 3 times? Or reduced cooldown on Time Blast? I think it would be the extra dash. So I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to save up 6 Chronon Particles to max out Time Dodge. Allows Jack to dodge up to 3 times in a row. So we need 5 more Chronon Particles. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Who the hell designs these doors? Okay, I'm gonna have to move faster to get through.
Yeah, that is weird. You press the button, it opens and it closes again. I mean, again, I guess if there's a guard always stationed here, you can just hold the button, but still. Okay. Left bumper to slow down time. Now our goal today is to make it through all of I'm thinking of Alan Wake, to make it through all of Act 3. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. I don't know how long the act is, but we'll see. We will see. Here's the Monarch Solutions business building in the background. Looks like, is that a lighthouse? Ooh, that is a lighthouse. I wonder. No, I can't really tell. I mean, I guess the lighthouses all kind of look the same. But it looks a little like the lighthouse from Alan Wake, but I know it's not the same. Oh, we got artwork there.
Hey, Beth, I'm clear. What's next?
You'll see a radar tower up ahead soon. Let me know when you get inside.
All right.
Reach the radar tower. What is this? The National Something Service welcomes you to Riverport Coastal Defense. Important, please read. The monument has 219 steps. Persons with heart and respiratory conditions are advised not to climb. Children under age 14 must be accompanied by an adult. If you climb, take your time, watch your step. Do not throw any objects out the windows or down the shaft. Food, drinks, smoking, and pets are not permitted in the monument. Any questions or problems, please ask a ranger. Riverport Coastal Defense's monument Riverport National Historic Park. But we're not going to go up there yet. Oh, there's Beth.
Very sci-fi and very Monarch. Something tells me it wasn't commissioned by them, though.
I thought it was our brother who painted all these murals. Like, I guess at some point we either go back in time, or maybe somehow our brother gets brought into the future, and then Beth tells him everything, but then maybe he finds out that he dies. And so maybe he tries to leave us clues in the form of these paintings. Toto. We ain't in Kansas anymore. Oh, wait a second. Before I drop down, is there anything special in here? What's that green thing? Oh, I know what that is. That's the gun I left behind. Whoa! We're not going to talk to Beth about that? Okay, I guess not. Can I target it? My crosshair is not turning right, so I'm guessing I can't shoot it. I mean, I can shoot it, but it probably won't do anything.
The front. It's too heavily armored.
And use time powers like Time Rush. Hold left bumper to get past the turret. Oh, that is risky, my friend. So I'm not even that good with Time Rush yet. So we're going to have to Time Rush, get around back of it, and then shoot its vulnerable point to destroy it. That sucks. Ah!
Oh, you could have warned me about that one, Beth.
What would this replace? Oh, a light machine gun? Or the carbine rifle? I'd rather have the carbine rifle. It's more accurate. Okay, so you don't have to shoot it. You just have to dash up to it and go behind it and then just hit the off switch. That's a lot easier. Oh, we have to use our
Okay,
time
how
vision
am
to
I getting to
rebuild
that radar
time.
tower?
Look at those 3 red lights. It's Mundus from Devil May Cry. Those look like his eyes. Upgrade point awarded. Yay! So I guess before Monarch took this place over, this was a park. It's too bad. This looked like it would have been a nice park.
I need to get across somehow. Must be a way across.
Do I have to go down there and do it? Oh, but I can't stand on it. I know what it's telling me to do. That's going to be rough. I have to raise it, and then before it falls, I have to climb up there, slow time, run around the corner, run across the bridge, and then to their side.
Up you go.
Ah, the wood blocked me.
All right.
I don't know how we're going to explain the dry docks thing to the public.
Hey, it was just our people there. We can spin it however we want. Call it an accident. Or pin it on Joyce.
Yeah, he might as well take the blame for the mess he made.
There he is!
What? How do you see me?
Enemy spotted!
Oh, crap. I forgot what button did what. Oh, see, I missed.
Thank God.
Time felt broken here.
Wait, what
The
kind
whole
of guns do you
cannon
have?
felt unstuck in time.
That's just normal handgun.
Monarch had dismantled the old cannon.
Document. Gull Island sign. Alright. Riverport Coastal Defenses. The coastal defense installation of Riverport was commissioned on August 2nd, 1940, and completed in September 1942 as America faced the realities of World War II. In addition to the fortifications and artillery, it also boasted an extensive tunnel system that linked Gull Island to the mainland, enabling free movement of personnel and material even under siege conditions. It was built in preparation for an attack on the United States that, fortunately, never came. The original plan also called for the construction of a large naval base in Riverport to support the U.S. Navy in the Atlantic, taking advantage of the local shipbuilding industry. But as the United States entered World War II after Pearl Harbor, a change in resourcing priorities led to those plans being scrapped. This installation was in active use throughout the war, and the underground facilities continued to be used as a base for Navy intelligence work. Once World War II ended, the installation was decommissioned in 1961. One of 17 narrative objects found. Oof. Okay.
It's locked.
Chronon particle in there.
The timeline of the old cannon felt loose. I could shift it around.
Smart place to aim the cannon, guys.
Oh, wait, so it just stays there?
Okay, quicker next time.
Wait, how do I get over there? Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is where I just was. Alright, 2 of 8 chronon particles. So now we're up to 3. We need 3 more. Is there a safe way to get down? I don't think there is. That wasn't too high.
I've been thinking. Monarch projections say these stutters are getting more frequent. If one hits while we're grabbing Dr. Amaral...
You'll be frozen. Yeah, I know. It's a risk.
Monarch specialist troopers have the stutterproof gear. I bet Dr. Amaral would have that in her office too.
I'll keep an eye out. See if I can grab it for you.
Oh, but she won't have it in her office. If we have to go to her office... I don't think she's in her office. I mean, maybe she left the party to go to her office, but in the previous cutscene, in between episode 2 and 3, I think it was, what is his name, Charlie? And those other 2 people went to Dr. Amaral's office, and they took all the suits out. Alright. That's 3 of 8 sources. So now we have 4. We need 2 more. 2 more chronon particles. Bunker Hill. Hmm.
Can't believe that Joyce guy just gave himself up like that. That's crazy. Yeah, well, he's locked up tight now. I hope they put 2 in the back of his head. Is it true he's got some kind of powers? I mean, without the gear. Yeah, it's true. That freak's one dangerous motherfucker. I've never imagined him personally. Yeah. I think so like it would have the balls to sit down with someone like Joyce.
Looks like we're about to be in a lot of trouble here. We have at least 2 guards that were talking to each other. We have a chopper that's just landed. So I can already see a guard up there in the right-hand corner. I thought I saw one. Yeah, there's another one right there. So we have at least 4 guards. These guys are pretty heavily armored. I think it's going to be better to switch guns. Let's go with the carbine. I hate when they do that.
No, 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 no! We found Joyce! Move, move, move! Get behind him!
Oh, wow. That hurts. See, now look at that. I aimed my bubble right at him. The crosshair was red. And I threw my time bubble, and it just, like, went right through him. It didn't do anything at all. Like, what sense does that make? See if I can get closer to... Someone get caught here. Oh, heck yeah. That only took 1 shot. I don't know why that only took 1 shot. That doesn't make sense to me, but I will take it.
Suppressing fire!
See right there. Don't worry. Yeah! Headshot. Alright, looks like we got 1 normal guard up top. Oh. And we got... Yeah! We got 1 sniper, and we got 1 more guard. 2 more guards. What the heck? What?
Get behind him! Back dry!
Oh, this is not good.
He's right here!
What? There we go. What? Another guy? Come on, man. I mean, I understand you can call for backup, but are they just going to be here for, like... Are they going to be here forever? They got both snipers down. Now there's only this guy left.
What the?
See, again! I missed the bubble.
Jack, I've disabled security and unlocked the gates leading to the tower. Let me know when you get there.
Thanks, Beth.
Oh my gosh.
Need to get to the radar tower.
I think this is why they left me with these weaker guns. Because there's no way, at least not right now, the enemies I'm fighting aren't using those.
Next stop, the radar tower.
They're not using the same overpowered guns I am. So they probably want you to switch over. Ah, it's Hyle. Hello, Hyle. Hyle says, hello, Orfeo. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Hyle. How are you doing today? Sorry if I didn't immediately say hello. I was very much trying not to die. Yes, welcome, welcome. This is Quantum Break. Another game made by Remedy Entertainment. Remedy Entertainment has also developed Alan Wake, which we've been streaming for Spooky Saturdays. So this is not a horror game. This one is just a science fiction game. Is there anything here that we can use? Oh! There's an ammo pack up there. Nice. I get all of my my ammo restored. That'll work. Now, so it's not too bad. Found out I made affiliate this morning. Yay! Oh, really? Congratulations! Big hype for Heil. Big hype. Congratulations, Heil. Congratulations. Shout out to you, my friend. Last casting Street Fighter V. But yes, big congratulations. I hope your community continues to grow, and perhaps you will eventually make partner. Yes! All ammo. Good. What is this up here? Why can I not... I wonder if it's because it's a sniper rifle and he's not allowed to use snipers. Oh, what's that? What just happened? What? What, Oh, that's one of those turret guns. Never mind. Al says, haha, thanks so much. Feels pretty cool that people are interested in watching me play. Yeah, it does. But, you know. People, I think people appreciate good streamers. People who appreciate their viewers and who engage and talk with them, and it's that shared interest, the common bond of gaming, and the passion that one exudes for the games one plays, or just gaming in general. I think that helps to connect us all. You're also probably pretty educational, in addition to being entertaining, teaching people how to pull off specific moves or fighting strategies. Hal says, agreed. Been watching more Twitch than regular TV, haha. Oh, yes. Same with me. In fact, I probably haven't watched TV in like 20 years. I'm just not a TV person. A long time ago, I just stopped and I read a lot and play a lot of games, and then I probably slowed down on my reading, and YouTube sort of took the place of that. And then now I don't even really watch YouTube that much. Now it's more so I watch Twitch. Alice says, there are some good shows, but TV is kind of a waste of time. Yeah, I'm always... When it comes to, the reason behind... Oh, there it is. There's another one.
Great. Another one.
Oh, he said that too. I always like watching TV, or really anything, for the story. See if we can do this without dying.
That's all of them.
Alright, we turn that one off, and that is not all of them. There's one more that way. Okay, so we're supposed to go over there. I'm not going to do that yet. I want to explore this area. Oh, maybe that was all of them. Maybe the thing I saw blinking in the background there was, maybe there's only one gun here. Ooh, semi-auto shotgun. No, we're going to leave that alone. But yeah, for me it's all about story. Oh, that's what I was seeing, that glowing red light. What is that from? And so, you know, TV has some good shows. It has some good stories on there. I used to watch TV. I used to like, especially British comedy. I like Doctor Who, Red Dwarf, some Canadian comedy like Red Green Show. Monty Python's Flying Circus. That's back to British comedy. I used to watch those on PBS and WEDU, and they're alright. But I used to love reading classic literature, and I found, like, as I continued to grow older, my interest, yeah, I still had an appreciation for comedy, but I tended to get more serious when it came to stories. And I found that gaming has some pretty serious stories. And then it got to the point where I just watch stuff as distractions from stories. And I think that's why YouTube really worked out for me, because I would watch videos in like 3 to 5 minute bursts. I feel like when I walk in front of this gate, I'm going to get caught by the camera. I wonder if that closes after a particular time. And then I just got more and more into games, and I just started watching more and more Twitch. So that kind of took over. Now it says, right, like movies, games, and really good shows. But like sitcoms and one-episode shows that go nowhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay.
Beth? I'm at the radar tower. Where's the lab?
Below your feet. It's all top secret. The elevator inside will take you down.
Oh, seriously? What is this, a Bond villain lair?
You have no idea. Just don't fall into the shark tank.
Whoa, what was that?
Fuck.
I wonder if that was a time stutter. Now it says, I just remember watching old movies on TV when I owned them on DVD. Why would I do that? Haha. Yeah, I'm the same way. Except for me, it was Crackle. Sony's a free movie service. Internet-based movie service. I would go through their offerings, and I would see what movies were on offer. And most of the time, the only movies I would watch are movies I already owned on DVD or Blu-ray. And for me, that was because I knew, like, for me, time is a very important resource. It's one of those things you never get back. And so I wanted to, what is that? Did I miss something out there? Oh, I think it's up there where the helicopter is. So I wanted to know that when I watched something, it was going to be good. It was going to be worth my time. And so if it's a movie I owned on DVD or Blu-ray, I was pretty sure I was going to like it. So more often than not, those are the movies that I watched on Crackle. And usually those were gaming movies, like installments in the Resident Evil franchise or Silent Hill, Doom.
Hello, Riverport. This is Teresa Sedmak. Happy to spend this fine evening with you good folks. We're gonna have a good time, but if you're keeping an eye on the in crowd, you know we're not gonna be the only ones. A very exciting, very exclusive Monarch Gala is tonight at their beautiful mansion on Gull Island. Of course, the event's invite only, and when they say exclusive, they really mean it. Word is even confirmed A-listers have had a lot of trouble securing an invitation. Predictably, rumors are already circulating. Some people are saying that this is not just a party, that there might be an important announcement about Monarch's future coming up. Lots of people are anxious to get in on the ground floor on whatever the new thing, if there is one, might be. It's no secret that when Monarch Solutions makes a move, it pays off. Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. You'll hear about it as soon as I do, listeners. In the meantime, those of us with a view of the river will be able to enjoy the fireworks show, which is bound to be spectacular.
Says, I thought RE1 was a good movie adaptation. I did too. It wasn't completely true to the game, but then, you know, what gaming movies are completely true to the game? It's supposed to go that way, so let's not go that way. I thought so. Because there was an extra character in there. You had Alice. But aside from her, and I really liked her character. I thought she was a great addition. There we go.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, he said the same thing I did. That's funny. Maybe he and I have a similar personality. I don't want to think that, though, because I don't really like his personality that much. But, that's kind of cool. There's another one up here? Guess not. But yeah, I thought it was a really interesting movie. It was well paced. The monsters looked real, like the zombies looked real. I mean, they were real, but you know, they were well portrayed. They didn't look cheap. There were some good action scenes. I thought the story was well done. I actually liked all the Resident Evil movies. I mean, they kind of started to fall off after a while once the whole world got overrun by zombies. But the first 2 or 3 I thought were really good. There's another one over here. I also like the Silent Hill movie. You know what, though? Sometimes I like video game movies, even if they're bad. Like, I'm guessing, since... There we go. Since you like Street Fighter, you've seen the Street Fighter movie, the live-action Street Fighter movie, where I think it's Jean-Claude Van Damme plays as Guile.
Alright, that's that.
Alright. Yes, we now have 6. Awesome. Okay, time dodge. Extra activation. Allows Jack to time dodge up to 3 times in a row. Yes. Purchase. I think there should be larger fanfare when you purchase an upgrade, but oh well. Oh! What is this? Achievement unlocked. Stop and go. You fully upgraded time stop or time dodge. Oh, very cool, very cool. Alright, so what's our next savings goal here on our list of time powers? Oh, actually, I know what it's going to be. I was questioning whether to finish upgrading Time Dodge or Time Blast. So let's save up another 6 upgrade points to reduce the cooldown of Time Blast. That Street Fighter movie was so bad, huh? It was, but I liked it so much. I think I just have a special soft spot for game movies. I mean, gaming in general, but even things that branch off of gaming, like gaming movies. And even if they're really bad, I still like them just because they're gaming movies.
Tonight marks a momentous occasion. For years, we have been building towards this day. Years of planning, developing, training. For me personally, this marks the end of a 17-year journey, and today we emerge from the shadows. We do so accepting great responsibility. I present to you the CFR, the Chronon Field Regulator.
Yes.
This device has been at the heart of our Chronon research since 2010, but I am here to assure you that it is so much more than just that. This device will be our salvation, and as promised, it is ready. To some of you, this means nothing. To others, everything. Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right. We are entering a volatile age. Great danger is coming our way. It cannot be prevented, but we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration. Celebration in the face of darkness. We celebrate, but for some of you this means nothing. For others, everything. Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right. We are entering a volatile age. Great danger.
He just stutter himself?
Our way. It cannot be prevented, but we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration in face of darkness. Tonight we celebrate because I promise to you that we are prepared. We are prepared for what comes next. We are prepared to do what is necessary. We are prepared to survive. Thank you.
Look at him. Not a care in the world.
Oh, can I tap the computer? Oh, this is a camera. Wait, I can't access it now. What just happened?
Beth? I'm at the radar tower. Where's the lab?
Below your feet. It's all top secret. The elevator inside will take you down.
Oh, seriously? What is this, a Bond villain lair?
You have no idea. Just don't fall into the shark tank.
Fuck.
I relaunched from the last checkpoint.
Hello, Riverport. This is Teresa Sedmak. Happy to spend this fine evening with you good folks. We're gonna have a good time, but if you're keeping an eye on the in crowd, you know we're not gonna be the only ones. The very exciting, very exclusive Monarch Gala is tonight at their beautiful mansion on Gull Island. Of course, the event's invite only, and when they say exclusive, they really mean it. Word is even confirmed A-listers have had a lot of trouble securing an invitation. Predictably, rumors are already circulating. Some people are saying that this is not just a party, that there might be an important announcement about Monarch's future coming up. Lots of people are anxious to get in on the ground floor on whatever the new thing, if there is one, might be. It's no secret that when Monarch Solutions makes a move, it pays off. Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. You'll hear about it as soon as I do, listeners. In the meantime, those of us with a view of the river will be able to enjoy the fireworks show, which is bound to be spectacular.
I think I have to go collect everything that I had before. Oh, I don't? Do I still have it then? Oh, I do. So I get to keep my upgrades? Gull Island. Chronon Source. Chronon Source. Audio file. Teresa Sedmak Report Radio Show. Chronon Source. Chronon Source. Paul Serene's speech on Gull Island. Oh, I do. I get to keep everything. Interesting. Huh. I want to pilot the chopper. Oh well. Yeah, it's not down here. It let me keep everything. That's pretty cool. So if you think you missed something, you can just restart.
Thank you, and welcome. Tonight marks a momentous occasion. For years, we have been building towards this day.
See, now I can access it.
Speech is streaming.
Developing.
Let's give Monarch the audience they
For me
deserve.
personally, this marks the end of a 17-year journey.
Streaming
and
feed to
today
internet.
We emerge from the shadows. We do so accepting great responsibility. I present to you the CFR, the Chronon Field Regulator. This device has been at the heart of our Chronon research since 2010, but I am here to assure you that it is so much more than just that. This device will be our salvation, and as promised, it is ready. To some of you, this means nothing. To others, everything. Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right. We are entering a volatile age. Great danger is coming our way. It cannot be prevented, but we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration. A celebration in the face of darkness. We celebrate, but for some of you this means nothing. For others, everything. Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right. We are entering a volatile age. Great danger is coming our way. It cannot be prevented, but we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration in face of darkness. Tonight we celebrate because I promise to you that we are prepared. We are prepared for what comes next. We are prepared to do what is necessary. We are prepared to survive. Thank you.
Okay. So that's why I couldn't access it when the stream ended. We were sending it out to the rest of the internet. Oh, there we go. We got credit with another collectible. Quantum Ripples. View episode 3 to unlock. So that's going to change the story. up ahead. Okay, cool, cool. Let's keep going. Anything else in here? I guess not. That's probably going to cause some trouble for him. Nice elevator. Nice and roomy. Anything in here? No? Okay.
Beth, I'm about to
Going
take the
down.
elevator. See Paul's still fond of his own voice?
Yeah, he's talking about his survival plan. Crowd's eating it up.
Elevator music. This is a long elevator ride.
Jack, the local security network just lit up. They know you're there.
No shit!
All units, advance on the target. Weapons free. Over.
Ah, crap. I'm gonna die. Oh. That was close. Yeah, we died right there. What? Oh, wait a second. That's right. Let me reload. I got full ammo, but I forgot to reload the gun. I'll take that. Oh, it's not gonna work, is it? Okay, hold on. There we go. Just want to get that out of his hands. And what have we here?
Dr. Amaril's office. Looks like that's one level up.
Research and Development Facility Map. Okay. Hopefully this lasts for a while. You ever play this game, Hyle? That would have been Swiss cheese. I mean, if I want to, I can take their guns, but I'll be... What? Unstable objects. Use time stop or time shield to get past unstable objects. Try using both. I missed. Ah! That didn't last long. That way. What's this way, though?
Getting
shit.
frequent.
Copy. Neutralize the target at once. Over.
Maybe I shouldn't go that way.
What the hell is this? What is that? It's like I'm being drained.
Deactivate the Chronon Dampener. Chronon Dampeners. Chronon Dampeners take away your time powers. Disable them or leave the area of effect to regain your powers. Oh, did I just go in a circle? Oh yeah, I did. Usually if you can interact with something, it turns yellow. I'll go back. Now I hope when I deactivate the, whatever you call it, I don't die. October 9th, 5 p.m. from Paul Serene, the Lifeboat Protocol. Huh. From Paul Serene to Lifeboat Maintenance, the Lifeboat Protocol. Greetings, Lifeboat personnel. The day has finally come to commence Phase 3 of our plan. Tonight, I will be hosting a gala to celebrate this monumental achievement, to which you are all invited. By now, you have likely heard of the events that took place earlier today at Riverport University. Our path forward has not been impacted by this minor setback. We are ready for what comes next. Your part in this journey has not yet begun, but the onset of the fracture will bring with it new challenges that are worth reiterating. I am not able to go over many of these issues in detail at tonight's gala, because many guests will not have knowledge of the lifeboat protocol. As such, I am including a high-level document outlining key points worth addressing. 1. The path forward, our journey ahead. 2. Lifeboat protocol, status of the survival program. 3. Shifters, dangers awaiting us at the end of time. 4. R&D tour, our future at work. 1. The path forward. When you were first chosen for the lifeboat protocol, you were sent a package illustrating in great detail several events that would come to pass. It was stressed that these events were unavoidable. Many of you were reluctant to believe this, but every single one of those events has since occurred, including, to our great regret, the onset of the fracture. This provides empirical evidence of my knowledge and understanding of the future, and I trust it has dispelled your doubts. No future event that I have experienced can ever be prevented. This includes the end of time. It cannot be avoided. However, it can be survived. Survival in the end of time has been the primary mission of Monarch Solutions since its inception. Your loyalty to this cause will prove invaluable as we move forward. I know this isn't easy, but in the face of immutable facts, sacrifices must be made in the name of our survival. From this point forward, we will have to start making those sacrifices at a rapid pace. While we do know the exact date and time at which the complete end of time will occur, our knowledge about the escalation in stutters and time anomalies leading to it is far less complete. We do, however, know that it will be dangerous. For the first time in 17 years, we are entering a phase of the relative unknown. Adjustments will need to be made along the way, both in response to the effects of the fracture's progress and to the less cosmic events that we will find ourselves in. We ask for your patience in this trying time. 2. Lifeboat protocol. You are the chosen few who will survive the end of time. When time stops, your journey will continue in the safety of the lifeboat. The Chronon particle harvesting operation is nearing completion. The lifeboat has been confirmed to be able to run solely on that Chronon power, as regulated by the Chronon Field Regulator. Current data indicates that the lifeboat will remain sustainable for approximately 50 years. Subjective years, of course, as no time at all will pass outside the lifeboat. Given the preliminary research we have achieved using the CFR, we estimate that it will take at least 2 subjective decades for the lifeboat team to discover a permanent solution for the end of time. Given the nature of the problem, this is of course highly speculative, and the solution could prove to be more elusive than we're hoping. However, by the time the lifeboat protocol is activated, we are confident that we will be able to increase our Chronon particle reserves and their sustainability to a point where we have a runtime of upwards of 200 subjective years. Or, to put it another way, if there is a solution to the end of time, I am 100% confident that the lifeboat team will have the necessary time to discover it. 3 shifters. We briefed you all on the danger of Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, or what we are now being referred to as shifters. We estimate that they will begin to emerge within stutters only as the end of time nears. The lifeboat has been tested, and we can say with absolute certainty that the stutter-proof technology will protect the lifeboat from shifters. Using a living sample in Dr. Kim's lab, we have proven that shifters cannot manifest without the presence of a stutter. We will make sure that you are transported to the safety of the lifeboat before they arrive. Floor 3 of the lifeboat has been built to house the Monarch Solutions Striker and Juggernaut squads, a paramilitary unit trained to combat shifters at the end of time. Their presence will likely not concern you. However, in the event that travel outside the safety of the lifeboat proves to be necessary for any reason, the Striker teams have been trained to navigate the end of time and successfully eliminate shifters. 4. R&D Tour. Tonight we will be sending you VIP passes for the gala, which will permit entry into our high-security R&D facility on Gull Island. Many of you are, of course, already intimately familiar with these areas, given your technological and scientific expertise, but those who aren't will undoubtedly find it interesting. You are welcome to join a tour to view the various pieces of tech that Monarch has developed during Phase 2 to prepare for our journey forward. We welcome you to take this opportunity to see for yourself that every development necessary for the lifeboat protocol is completely on schedule. Your dedication to our cause will assure our survival. Dark times are coming, but you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are humanity's salvation and hope. Together, we will survive. Paul Serene. Alright, now where's that Chronon? There it is. I think that's it.
The hell do they need things like that?
The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a Chronon dampener.
What? Did she just talk to me? Oh, no, that was, So we're actually not really here. We're actually playing through a flashback. We're seated in an office building right now talking to, I think one of the heads of Monarch Solutions. And, we're relaying to her what has happened to us, or what we're going through. I still thought that might screw me up right there. Like, I'll deactivate and all of a sudden, like, everyone will start moving, come back to life, and I'd be like, ah, crud. Now, if I want to, I can be cheap here. I'm not going to be, but I could. I could pull out my gun, and I could just kill everybody here. But that's not very sportsmanlike, so I'm gonna not do that. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there we go. I don't want to get too cocky. Like, I'm still worried that I'm going to, like, walk around and all of a sudden, like, they're going to start reanimating, and that's going to be it for me. Alright, shifter presentation. Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, aka shifters. Key attributes: theorized to exist in a state of quantum superposition, surrounded by a highly dangerous distortion field, highly resistant to injury, conventional weapons useless, populate the end of time, can only exist in zero state, inside stutters, appearances likely once fracture progresses. As a result, shifters cannot enter stutter-proofed areas. Procedures: keep your distance. If not aggressive, do not provoke. Avoid confrontation. Seek cover inside stutter-proofing. Maintain stutter-proofing at all costs. If forced to engage, assemble superior numbers with Chronon Tech weapons. No heroics. Okay. Ah, Destroyer Chuck is here. Hello, Destroyer Chuck. Destroyer Chuck says, we've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty. No, even at the end of time, I can't escape. How you doing, Chuck? Should I try to go that way? I guess. Looks like I'm supposed to go that way. But then, what's this way? And what's in here? It's like a drone. Is there anything in... Oh, what's that? I don't know if I should touch that. Destroyer Chuck says good. That's
It was
good.
some kind of surveillance drone. Knowing that Monarch had eyes in the sky made me a little uneasy.
Whoa. Who's this?
Are you sure this can't be traced back to us?
Impossible. I've adjusted the flight controls so the drone will crash into the villa on your order.
Good. Very good. I'll make sure that Sophia's in position when the time is right. Wait for my call.
Maybe he's planning to kill her. Ooh. Another upgrade. Is it everything in this room? Looks like it. Pardon me? Oh. I have to go around. Hard. Ah! I have to combine my powers. Next week, Chuck. Next week. In 2 Tuesdays. Blockman. How did you find out about Blockman? How did you come across it? I'm trying to think of how to do this. There we go.
Okay, gotta get to Dr. Amaril's office.
Serene ordered Hatch to kill me because he didn't want to put his plan at risk. But seeing the scale of that facility, I started realizing just how deep that plan went. It made me wonder. If time was ending, what was it all for?
Oh, crap. Oh, they're gonna take out my time powers. That's kind of cool. One left. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Ooh, burst fire pistol. I'll take it. Give me back my gun. Where'd he go? There's two of them here. Come on. Come on.
Just give up.
Oh no.
That was close.
That's pretty cool. So time either stops for them when they die, or if you destroy their backpack technology that allows them to walk outside of time. And now, I have an awesome burst fire pistol. Heck yeah, with unlimited ammo.
Dr. Hammerall's office. Looks like that's one level up.
Okay.
The chart showed that all of Monarch's major technological advancements started in 2010. Around the same time that something else happened.
Ground Zero.
7 of 17 narrative objects found. Good. Notice board. Monarch Technology Timeline. 1999. Phase 1 of Monarch operations. Year 2000. Monarch... I was reading that. Monarch Physics Research Division founded. 2006. The Gull Island R&D Facility commissioned. Monarch Physics Research Division founded. Okay, cool. 2008. The Gull Island R&D Facility construction finished. 2010. Phase 2 of Monarch operations. Ground Zero event. CFR obtained. 2011. Ground Zero Chronon particle harvesting operation initiated. CFR research completed. Artificial chronon particle field stutter-proofing. Lifeboat construction begins. 2012. Personal chronon field prototype. Stable artificial zero-state field. Chronon particle... What did that say? Tech suit? Prototype Chronon tech suit. 2013. Prototype Striker suit. Lifeboat construction completed. 2014. Mark 1 Chronon tech suit. Mark 1 Striker suit. Prototype Juggernaut suit. 2015. Prototype Chronon dampener. CFR integrated into the lifeboat control system. Time machine corridor constructed at Monarch HQ. 2016. Standardized Mark II Striker suit. Standardized Mark I Juggernaut suit. Standardized Mark I Chronon dampener. Time machine at Monarch HQ ready for core insertion. Preparations for Phase 3 of Monarch operations completed. Okay. There it is. Am I supposed to go this way? I don't know. What is he crouching for? Check my guns. Alright, that's full of ammo. That's full of ammo. Okay. So the danger zone was just right there? Right in the middle area? That's weird. Yes! 7 of 8 Chronon sources found. There's one left to find. How many Chronon particles do we have now? We have 2. Okay. We need 4 more. Oh! I was like, that guy wasn't standing there before. Right. Is he not taking damage? There we go. Oh, there's like time delay. Maybe because I'm fighting him inside his time stutter. Alright. Well, we got one. I can see another guy standing right there, though. I see you, guy. I see you. I see you. Come on. There we go. Do it again. Oh, he's gonna wise now. Oh! Oh, one more.
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, you didn't have to be that way. Oh, dang, right in the face. Destroyed his little jetpack there. Well, not a jetpack, time pack. Excuse me, fellas. Alright. Wait, why'd you just pull the gun back out? Is there more? enhanced combat applications. That sounds good. What are you looking at? Some out there? Chronon research units. Or, I guess we have to go left. Let's see. Chronon research. Yeah, it's to the right. To the left, we have enhanced combat applications and office spaces. Thank you for holding the door open for us. You are appreciated. Did I just lose my gun? Uh-oh. Oh, it's actually showing the handgun that I got. What? Oh, I'm gonna die.
Time to move.
Oh, this works. This is safe. Oh, they can't get off from here. You're gonna. Ah! Oh, come on. Crap!
That's the weak spot.
Ah! What? Did I get him? Oh my gosh.
Which way is Amor's office?
I can't have that gun? That was a pretty cool gun. It's probably too heavy. Completely out of... Oh! Look, more ammo. Sweet. So I guess that's the only way to kill the Juggernauts. You can't kill them head on. You have to dash behind them. And then shoot their pack. Interesting. I'm really happy that I bought that upgrade before, like at the very beginning of this section where I can dash 3 times, like back to back. That really came in useful. There's ammo packs all the way around here. I didn't notice that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, the shotgun probably would have been a better item to use against them, because shotguns have spread, and they deal a lot of damage close up. It's probably what we're supposed to use to fight him. What is this?
These things were designed like walking tanks.
They weren't for you. Don't flatter yourself.
Let's try that again. We might be able to get out from here.
I took too long. Oh, wait. Ah! Yes, we did it. Anything up here? Nope, not really. There's something over there. Whoa! I almost fell right through there. What? Oh, do I have to just jump across? Is that it? Can he jump that far? Oh, I guess he can.
Guessing this isn't the usual employee route.
Study-proof zone beyond this wall. So I might expect more general NPC activity soon. Oh. But if I'm supposed to go that way, then what's this way? Why is this room here?
I knew that Monarch had technology to let their soldiers move in stutters, but this was bigger than that. Somehow, time flowed normally in that area. Suddenly, Monarch's lack of concern about time stopping made a hell of a lot more sense.
Dr. Amaril's office must be close.
Oh, somehow I was still taking damage, or I was taking damage from the doors. That's weird.
No alarms. Looks like nobody here knows about the mess I made on the way in. Nice job, Beth.
Gull Island Monarch notice board. Friday social. At 3 p.m. every Friday in the kitchen area, snacks and beverages provided. Take a break from your hard work and enjoy yourself with your coworkers. Play some video games or shoot a few rounds of pool. That sounds nice. Do not use the radar tower entrance as a smoking area. It has been brought to our attention that some employees have been using the radar tower elevator access for cigarette breaks. This is prohibited as it risks unwanted attention to our facility and presents a potential security hazard. The radar tower access is only to be used by security staff on their patrols and by authorized technical personnel as required by their duties. We remind you that this is a smoke-free facility. The facility's only designated smoking area is outside the facility's front entrance. Unauthorized use of the radar tower access will result in disciplinary action. Please contact HR if you would like to quit smoking. We are ready to support you. Chronon Techs wanted. Interested in a challenge? Want to It's hard to read this. It's a little like... The text is so tiny. Want to something to secure our shared future? We are now seeking technicians for collection of chronon particle technology, or construction of chronon particle technology under zero state conditions. A level 4 security clearance, a degree in physics or engineering, and good physical fitness are strict requirements. Experience of a chronon harness is considered a plus, but we will provide training. Please contact your supervisor for further information. Please be aware that there is something duty and may involve hazardous situations. Selected candidates will be compensated accordingly. Please return all used cups to the kitchen. Something something. Return your cups so nobody has to die. That's okay. 8 of 17 narrative objects found. There's a lot of objects in this this part of the game. Ah, Space Zombie's here. Hello, Space Zombie. Space Zombie says, "What's up, Orfeo? You were within the distortion field around the door." Ah, I see, I see. How are you doing today, Space Zombie? Yeah, it's a large ripple effect right there. Let's see, we can go down. It looks like to move forward, you have to go down the hallway. But it looks like we can go downstairs. There's stuff lit up everywhere. I'm making sure none of the guards are moving. I don't want to get hurt. That symbol's still popping up. That's on the. It's in a completely different room. Why can we still hear them? From Sophia Amaral to Monarch Team Leads, the Time Machine. Hello. I have just been informed that the Time Machine core we obtained from the university has reached Monarch HQ safely and is currently being installed into the new Time Machine corridor system we have constructed there. As you know, the core of the Time Machine is the Time Machine. What? Oh. The corridor around it is merely the user interface. This means, of course, that once the installation work is complete, we have effectively moved the Time Machine from the university into the Monarch HQ. That said, we don't intend to use it. Let me repeat that. There are no current plans to use the machine. We are not sure how safe it would be to use, given that its initial activation has caused the fracture. I personally believe that now that the core has been activated, further use would be safe, but make no mistake, this is a hypothesis, not a proven fact. We know that the machine taps into the universal Meyer-Joyce field, and somehow that connection has caused the fracture in the field, apparently because of a misconfiguration. We are looking into the specifics, but until we know for sure, it would be irresponsible to use the machine. However, having it in place gives us a degree of control. It allows us, in an emergency, to travel backwards, although we obviously can go no further than to the time of its activation, last night, or forwards as might be required. Obviously, being fully secured at our building's restricted area on the top floor also means that nobody else can use the machine. I have to reiterate that the only person who may authorize the use of the time machine is Paul Serene. I do not have that authority. Martin Hatch does not have that authority. The only person who does is Mr. Serene. He takes this issue very seriously, and I strongly suggest that you do the same. Dr. Sophia Amaral, Head of Research. 9 of 17 objects found. Space Zombie says, I'm doing good. Tired, but good. You? You gonna be able to get some rest soon? And I'm doing alright. Oh, one moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Space Zombie. You gonna be able to get some rest anytime soon? I'm just enjoying getting through some more... I missed a lot right there. Notice board to the time machine. Maybe we're supposed to explore upstairs first. Let's try that. Because usually you're supposed to... You collect these things in order. Maybe the game has you walk to the end or something, and I don't know. Oh, maybe we're supposed to go inside. At one point, like maybe he gets to the end of the door and it's locked and we have to go down inside there to get a key or something. Possibly. That's good. I'm doing alright. Oh no! That's a person who was saying, oh no, my TSP work. Oh, poor fellow. Well, it doesn't look like they're computers. It just looks like they're paper binders. Some pages might rip, but you'll be alright. I'm doing alright. I'm just enjoying some Quantum Break. I was planning to get through the entirety of episode 3 today, but I don't think we're probably going to do that. We're probably going to get through this part of episode 3. And then we might save the rest of this for another day. But I am excited, Space Zombie. I am excited. And the reason I'm excited is because I am looking at a great week ahead. So I kind of brought this up in the Discord for those who are in it. But there's a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to this week. So more Quantum Break. Going okay with that. Tomorrow is our retro game day, Retro Reminiscence. And we're starting a new retro game, a point-and-click adventure called Shadowgate, so I think that's going to be fun. We've been playing through Duke Nukem 3D for like 2 months. So Duke Nukem was fun. It was a lot of fun. But I am ready for something else, so I'm looking forward to switching it up a bit for retro game night. Excuse me. Wednesday is my favorite stream day, community chat and gaming news, but I have a package that should arrive on Wednesday, and that package is a battery replacement for my PlayStation Portable. So I have been moving around boxes, I've been adjusting some things, and I found my PSP. I wiped it down, it looks very pretty now, nice and shiny, almost new, and but it won't take a charge. And so I'm hoping this battery will fix that up, and then I'll be able to use it to stream from as well. I do have some UMD PSP games, such as Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, that I would like to stream for RPG afternoons on Thursdays. So I'll be fiddling with that. Today, I also went in and I added some more emotes to the Twitch channel. So that's something fun to play around with. There's 4 follower emotes on there now, and I think it's either 2 or 3 sub emotes. And I'm also getting some, I've commissioned 2 more images to get done from the same artist who's done all of the artwork on my channel. So, making more progress on that end. And then this Thursday is the Game Awards, and I'm psyched for that. The two time periods I look forward to the most every year are E3, around the middle of the year, and the Video Game Awards at the very end of the year. And so that's this Thursday. I'm looking forward to it. Probably going to order some takeout and sit down and really dive into it. Sadly, I will not be able to stream this year's Game Awards. My PC isn't quite up to snuff. Hopefully next year's. I will be getting a new gaming PC around the middle of next year. So fingers crossed on that one. But I will be announcing in the Discord whose stream we will be jumping into. I think it's going to be Life of Pre, but we'll see. What else? Oh, and Thursday, before the Game Awards, for RPG afternoons, we'll be starting a new role-playing game called Fairy Legends of Avalon. I've had my eye on it for a while. It's going to be our first PlayStation 3 game stream, so that's going to be cool. And like I said, it's supposed to be short, only like 10 hours, so we'll probably get through 2 to 3 game sessions, maybe 4. And then we're going to move into a game that I'm very excited for RPG afterwards, and that is Demon's Souls. I've been watching a couple of other streamers stream the Souls games as a series, and I'm excited to get into that. So a lot of fun stuff happening this week. And then Saturday, more Alan Wake, and then Sunday, we're getting more into Telling Lies. So I'm hyped not just for today, but the whole week. But yeah, let's keep going through Quantum Break. Whew. Let's see here. This is a short letter. All right. From Martin Hatch to Clarice Ogawa. Must move forward. I've aided in Jack Joyce's escape from his cell. He is here to kidnap Dr. Sophia Amaral. This presents the perfect opportunity to move forward with our agenda. Tonight we send Monarch into a state of chaos. Tonight we ensure Paul Serene's downfall. Why would he do this? Like, well, first off, like, why would he even try to take down Paul Serene? But why would he, like, be so cavalier in sending an email to somebody through, like, a work email? Like, the email can be tracked and pulled up by IT. And I'm guessing Paul Serene would have access to do that. I'm guessing Paul Serene knows what's going on. Like, if... I don't know, it just seems weird to me. Like, I don't know. But I guess he's going to try to use this opportunity to get rid of Dr. Sophia Amaral. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe Hatch doesn't think he can take out Paul Serene because of Paul Serene's time powers. But the only one who can kind of keep Paul Serene together due to his deteriorating time condition is Dr. Sophia Amaral. So maybe he figures if he's able to kill Dr. Sophia Amaral, then she won't be able to stabilize Paul Serene, and he'll become a shifter. And then he'll have to be put down. And then, by default, that leaves Martin Hatch in charge. That could be it. But then even if that's the case, Paul Serene knows more about all this time stuff than anybody else. And he has the native ability to manipulate time. Wouldn't you want him with you to try and solve the whole crisis of, you know, time going crazy? See if you can repair the, you know, the whole time breaking thing? I would think so, but maybe he's not concerned about that. Let's see here. When Paul hears about Jack's escape, he will order Sophia Amaral to be locked away in the villa for protection. As Jack nears her location, have Stetson sabotage the drone surveillance so that his movements will remain undetected. Assist Joyce's mission in any covert manner possible. Interesting. He's going to let it happen. Sophia is Paul's only resource capable of developing the treatments he needs. With her out of the picture, we only need to destroy his remaining treatments to render Paul helpless as his sickness grows. All of his treatments are kept in Dr. Kim's lab. I will gain access to the area and ensure that the entire lab is destroyed. I predict that Paul's sickness will take hold within 6 hours of these events, spurred by the increasingly frequent stutters. Only then will we make our final move. He is making the power play. But I wonder to what end? Is he doing it just to get Paul out of the way to just rule the company? Is he doing it because he sees Paul taking the company in the wrong direction? As in, he's going about, I guess, I don't know. I don't know if he's doing it for a selfish reason, a good reason, or a bad reason. "10 of 17 narrative objects found." Okay, we did pick this one up in the right order. To Beth Wilder, from Fiona Miller. Subject, Joyce in custody. I just got word that Jack Joyce is in Monarch custody. Walked right into the mansion on Gull Island and gave himself up. What the hell are you two up to? If you want my help from the inside, then I need to know what's going on. Fiona. They're doing it too. They're just throwing information through company emails. To Fiona Miller from Beth Wilder. Response. Yeah, oops. I'm sure you noticed that things didn't go exactly according to plan at Ground Zero. Seems like a running theme tonight. Can't go into details now, but we found something that I believe is the key to retrieving the countermeasure. The solution is in sight, but we need to kidnap Sophia Amaral in order to get it to work. Jack gave himself up as part of a plan to get him inside. I'm on my way to release him so he can get to Amaral, a poor man's Trojan horse. Desperate times, desperate measures. What's your status? Any update on the Dr. Kim lead? We may need your help from inside to pull this off. Any chance you can lower security in and around the R&D facility? So we're being helped by all kinds of people. We're being helped by Hatch, and someone else is going to sabotage a security drone. We're being helped by Beth. We're being helped by Joyce. From Fiona back to Beth. Our plans might actually overlap for once. I'm going to attempt to access Dr. Kim's lab tonight during the gala to find out if he knew about the countermeasure. I still think that's our strongest lead. However, if I get inside, I should be able to shut down some of the security measures from inside. The problem is that getting inside that lab might prove to be a long shot. Couldn't get a hold of Amaral's keycard, so I've resorted to shameless flirting in order to find a means in. I'm going to the gala as Charlie Wincott's date in hopes that he can get me inside. That's if I can hold back from punching out the douche for that long. Consider this a test of restraint. I know that you think Jack is the key to obtaining the countermeasure, but the evidence is really stacking up that Dr. Kim knew something about the device. All of the research he did in that lab is classified. They're hiding something big in there. I'll let you know what I find. I'd warn you that your plan on the island sounds reckless, but I'm sure you're fully aware. Keep in mind that the minute Dr. Amaral goes missing, the entirety of Monarch is going to be hunting you down. She's the only thing keeping Serene alive. He won't let her go without a fight. Keep safe. 11 of 17. Pardon me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ooh. Nice. From Martin Hatch to Monarch Security Team Leads. Instructions for tonight. People. It seems we are having an even busier day than we anticipated. Be aware that both Liam Burke and Jack Joyce are now being held in the detention center at the island. It should go without saying that Burke no longer has any authority within Monarch Solutions, and should be treated as any other detainee. Both Burke and Joyce are considered exceptionally dangerous, and Joyce particularly so. He is Chronon active, and should be handled with caution. That said, Joyce has given himself up. It's possible that he has realized the futility of his position, and the fight has simply gone out of him, but I'm not convinced he has no ulterior motive. Mr. Serene has to concentrate on his speech tonight. It's extremely important to the future of this company, so please ensure that everything goes smoothly. In the meantime, I will personally be conducting an interrogation of Joyce. Please expect my arrival at the detention center shortly. Martin Hatch. I missed one. It looks like room 204 is where I'm supposed to go to trigger the story. And typically that means not to go in there. Because if not, that might trigger a cutscene and we won't be able to collect everything else. Let's try to sneak around here. I'm worried like those two guys will come active. They got some pretty serious guns down there. We got another guy right there who's actually being fitted with a Chronon backpack. Woman playing Alan Wake. Children of the Elder God. That is so cool. That's really cool. I love little homages to Alan Wake. Okay. From Martin Hatch to Monarch security teams. The purpose of the gala. Greetings. It has been brought to my attention that there is some confusion as to the reason for the upcoming evening gala on Gull Island. I understand that some feel that such a celebration is frivolous, even misguided, in the aftermath of last night's events at Riverport University and the now present steadily advancing fracture in time. These concerns are understandable, but they are missing the bigger picture. Monarch Solutions is now entering a phase in which its true purpose will be fulfilled. We have finally arrived at the moment for which we have spent years preparing. The purpose of this event is twofold. First of all, for those selected to be a part of the Lifeboat project as scientists, technicians, support personnel, or in some other role, it will be important to see and hear Paul Serene. Continued confidence in the survival program is vital for the continued survival of Monarch, and ultimately the human race itself. This is particularly important given recent events. We need to present a desirable and reassuring counterpoint to the sacrifices we've had to make. Naturally, not everybody at the party will be among the chosen few, so a certain degree of informational hygiene will be required. I trust you will ensure that those reporting to you are informed precisely to the degree necessary. Secondly, for all of our autonomy and vast resources, Monarch is not functionally independent from the rest of society. In order for our plans to succeed, we will need the support and cooperation of the authorities and numerous business partners, even though they don't know our true goals. A demonstration of power and confidence, as well as certain judicious investments of currency and influence, will go a long way towards securing that support. Our PR blitz has been working well, but in order to maintain momentum, we must maintain an amicable relationship with Riverport's leadership. Our entire approach is based on the idea of Monarch stepping in to assist the authorities, and being welcomed by citizens and city administration alike. Should the latter suddenly declare Monarch's help unwanted or unsanctioned, our entire strategy could collapse in just a few hours. That would be disastrous to our plans. I wonder if that's what's going to happen since I caused a ripple. In conclusion, this is a tremendously important event for the future of Monarch Solutions, and for the future itself. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, Martin Hatch. 13 of 17 objects found. Nice. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Looks like the rest of these are pretty close together.
That's Emma's office.
Oh, she keeps fresh fruit on the table. Nice. Good for her. Wow, she's got a lot of stuff in here.
The Amaral had tried to warn Paul. The end of time was approaching quickly. Less than 24 hours away.
Mr. Serene believed it would take years to run its course. Admittedly, he was wrong.
Alright. To Sophia Amaral, from Paul Serene. Subject: Dream Journal 1. Sophia, as promised in our latest session, I am now going to transcribe what I recall from my dreams. I still have doubts that this exercise will help alleviate my symptoms, but I'm willing to explore the idea further if you truly believe in its merit. For someone who is not a medical doctor, let alone a mental health professional, you seem to take a great interest in my thoughts. Not that I don't appreciate it. Here is my first attempt. I recall a haunting image of 7 red doors. Each door had a wrought iron handle that was dripping liquid metal onto the ground, creating a pool in the middle of the room. I looked down into the aqueous metallic glow at my feet to see my own glimmering reflection, revealing that I had aged half a lifetime. Startled, I looked back up to discover that only one door remained. Jack Joyce stood in front of it. The heat in the room was overwhelming. Jack was sweating profusely, his skin red and peeling open. That's disgusting. He begged me to take him back home, but there was no door leading home. I opened the only door left and entered, discovering that we were back in the same room we had just exited. He refused to come to terms with this, and opened the door again. I followed him, over and over as he desperately opened the doors, forever leading us back to where we started. The heat grew, and he howled in pain, begging to know why I made the other doors disappear, why there was only one path. He begged me to bring the other doors back. He begged me to take him home. The iron pool burst into flames. Jack screamed in agony. I grabbed him, told him that we needed to learn to endure the heat, to embrace the flame. I knew it would come to pass eventually, but the only way to survive it was to accept its inevitability. My body began swaying rapidly, dancing to the movement of the flames around me until my bones faded out of existence, and I surrendered to the fire until we were one and the same. I was no longer one being in one place and time. My life force spread evenly across the flames, until I was no longer an individual in one body, but a grander shifting entity. I could feel Jack being consumed within my essence. I felt a power within the heat, a clarity of intent. I forgot about my desire to ever return from the flames, because the body that once desired to return was lost forever. I became the very thing that I entered, and it became me, a cyclical fury chasing itself. Ouroboros. I woke up in a cold sweat. I quickly wrote down words that poisoned my mind in that moment. Delmore Schwartz was right. Time is the fire. Response: with Jack Joyce in our custody, I thought it relevant to forward you a message you sent me years ago. Do not underestimate the significance he holds in your life. I understand your concern that he is reluctant to accept the inevitability of what is coming. However, when he sees the whole picture, he'll have no choice but to believe. We all had our doubts once. You showed us the light. Give him time. 14 of 17. What's this? Document. Projected fracture progression. We've looked at the preliminary data on the frequency and severity of the stutters and crunched the numbers, and the results are alarming. Our original projection, which gave us years until the fracture reached the point where time breaks down completely, does not match up with the progression of stutters we are experiencing. Put simply, the stutters are happening more and more frequently, clearly indicating that the Meyer-Joyce field is breaking down much faster than we thought. Taking the rate of acceleration, we can hypothesize that we might have as little as 24 hours until we reach the end of time, or the point at which time stops and no longer starts up again. We do not know why the original projection was wrong, and why that data, which we do consider reliable, coming as it does from Mr. Serene, seems to entirely contradict our current findings. Regardless, the main issue seems clear. In order to achieve Monarch Solutions' stated goals, the lifeboat protocol should be activated ASAP. 2 left. Presentation. Chronon Disrupted Wave Function Subjects, aka Shifters. There's a lot of reading in this game. Slide 1. Like, I would say that's kind of an issue I have with Quantum Break. Like, it's an interesting story, but generally in a video game, while some reading is okay, you really want to try to use gameplay to tell the bulk of your story. Text is okay, cutscenes are okay, but gameplay is really where it's at. And in Quantum Break, I feel like the bulk of the story is told through text. I mean, granted, this is all optional, And I think you can probably still kind of grasp what's going on if you don't read the text, at least on kind of a surface level, or perhaps just a little deeper than a surface level. But to really understand what's going on, you do have to kind of go through all these documents. And I feel that it does help me appreciate the game more, the characters and the story, and the tie-in with the movies at the end of each chapter. But I feel like I wish they could have done it in a different way. Okay, presentation. Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, aka shifters. Slide 1. Much of what we knew about the shifters is theoretical, based on observations made by Mr. Serene and the limited experimentation we have been able to conduct on the only subject we have managed to capture. They do not seem to have a stable physical presence. Rather, the data we are gathering appears to be fragmented and contradictory, as if there were countless versions of the subject occupying the same space. Our current theory is that they somehow exist in a persistent state of quantum superposition, or, to put it another way, with reference to the famous Schrödinger's cat thought experiment, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. The full mechanics and implications of this exceed our current understanding, but on a practical level, it seems to make them highly resistant to injury. It appears that even if the shifter encounters deadly force, it may kill one of its aspects, but because it exists as multiple iterations of itself, including iterations that were not killed by the force, it doesn't stop. Current theory suggests that the only way to stop a shifter is to cause its wave function to collapse from the superposition to a single eigenstate. In practical terms, the shifter must be affected with deadly force enough times for it to run out of healthy versions of itself. As such, direct confrontation with a shifter should be a last resort. Slide 2. Contact with a shifter is extremely dangerous. We know that they are essentially mobile repositories of vast amounts of chronon particles, and that they can only exist in a zero state, an area which has been depleted of chronon particles, typically by a fault in the Meyer-Joyce field that encompasses the universe. Colloquially, we refer to these as stutters in time. We also know that shifters are hostile to any source of chronon particles other than themselves within stutters, so any chronon-active individual within a stutter may find themselves targeted by shifters. So us. It appears that movement in stutters, by which we mean the very movement of particles within the space in which time flows, not merely the movement of an individual, disturbs them, and they respond with considerable aggression. As discussed previously, shifters are extremely resistant to damage. They are also quite physically formidable, but their biggest threat is the distortion field around them. Its exact nature is unknown, but we know it warps the properties of the space surrounding them, exerting great physical stress and unpredictable forces on its surroundings. Again, in practical terms, close proximity to a shifter may be fatal even if no actual physical contact takes place. Slide 3. The stutter-proofing technology Monarch Solutions has advanced offers solid protection against shifters. Time flows normally within a stutter-proofed area, so shifters simply cannot exist within them. Therefore, as long as stutter-proofing remains active, shifters are not a problem. However, stutter-proofing of large outside areas is not feasible, given our chronon particle budget, so we have developed other technology to defend against shifters, the chronon dampeners. A chronon dampener works by annihilating free-floating chronon particles within a specified area. As shifters' forms are hypersaturated with chronon particles, they cannot enter an area in which a chronon dampener is active without their wave function collapsing. Therefore, our operatives in the field have a solid portable defense against shifters. I wonder if we'll have to utilize that later on. Our own technology is shielded against the dampener's effects, so activities and stutters undertaken by our strikers and other operatives are not hindered. However, as an unfortunate side effect, the dampeners have a crippling effect on individuals who are Chronon active without the aid of technology. Accordingly, should Mr. Serene be present, you should always make him aware of your intentions before activating a dampener. You may rest assured that the dampener is not powerful enough to do actual physical harm to Mr. Serene, whose system constantly produces new Chronon particles to replace the ones that are lost. But as the dampener's effects are unpleasant and enervating, such an encounter is likely to lead to an awkward conversation about future career prospects. Funny. One more narrative object to be found. Locate Dr. Amaral. Find Dr. Amaral's office. And something else I didn't catch. Document CFR briefing by Dr. Sophia Amaral. It's no exaggeration to say that the Chronon Field Regulator, or the CFR, is at the heart of all of Monarch's technological advances. It has taken on a somewhat mythical quality, given its origins and the vital role it plays in the Lifeboat project. But in actuality, the CFR's applications are very practical. Is the CFR the countermeasure? Did they develop their own countermeasure? It seems like that's what's going on. Like, Monarch Solutions isn't as smart as Jack's brother, and that's... You kind of get that because when they created their own time machine, that's how they caused the fracture. Whereas their brother, or Jack's brother, Jack's brother created a time machine first, and he was able to travel through time without ever causing a fracture. But because the researchers at the university screwed up their calculations, they caused a fracture. And yeah, they can travel in time, but with issues. And I think that's what's going on with their CFR. I think that's their version of the countermeasure. But because there are issues with their calculations, it only works in a very limited capacity. Whereas I think Jack's brother, like, his countermeasure would probably completely undo the fracture. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. That's not to say the CFR hasn't had a course-altering impact on the work Monarch Solutions does. It's been hugely influential in the development of both the stutter-proofing technology that allows us to shield large areas from the effects of a zero state, enabling time to keep flowing within them even as it stops everywhere else, as well as the smaller, personalized application of the same technology. The portable Chronon harnesses that allow our soldiers and technicians to operate freely within stutters. We think of Dr. Henry Kim as the father of all this technology, and deservedly so, but for all of his brilliance, it was his dedication to uncovering the secrets of the CFR that allowed him to make his breakthroughs. Despite Dr. Kim's hard work, the CFR's functionality is still not fully understood, and we have not been able to replicate the device. Having more than one of them would obviously be greatly advantageous to us, but we find ourselves in a precarious position where in order to fully investigate it, we would have to take it apart. Given its immense power, such an undertaking would pose obvious risks. Perhaps even more importantly, there's no guarantee that we would be able to put it back together again. Given that it's vital to the implementation of the Lifeboat protocol, it's our policy to leave it intact. That sounds smart to me. We do know, however, that the CFR can not only store an immense amount of chronon particles, it can also tap into the Meyer-Joyce field and, with great precision, manipulate it. It's this unique ability that our own chronon technology replicates, albeit at far less control and efficiency. It's also what makes the Lifeboat Protocol a reality. By itself, our stutter-proofing technology is powerful and reliable, but its rate of chronon particle consumption is high, and it increases at an alarming rate as we widen the volume of space the stutter-proofing covers. This would, on the face of it, make the stutter-proofing a very temporary solution indeed, one that could perhaps buy us some subjective weeks once we enter a permanent zero state, but which would ultimately only delay the inevitable. However, the CFR changes all of that. When the permanent stutter-proofing installed on the lifeboat, indeed the very stutter-proofing that makes the lifeboat in the first place, is directed by the CFR, the system becomes vastly more efficient. Our chronon particle consumption is reduced to around 1% of what it otherwise would be. Given that chronon particles are hard to source, even at our ground zero installation, and our stockpiles are decidedly limited, this means that the CFR makes the difference between Lifeboat being a temporary stopgap solution or a very long-term undertaking that, hopefully, allows us to eventually find a solution to the end of time. One of 2 intel objects found. Ooh, interesting. Oh, pick up a chronon harness for Beth. So that's what we're supposed to do. So we knocked out one of the objectives. I think the chronon harness is probably down there. How's Alan Wake going? I wish I could just like stand there and just watch her play it. Nothing in here? Nothing in room 206? I guess not. So I guess we finished exploring everything upstairs. We have to go downstairs now. That's why when we started exploring downstairs first and we picked up what is it called?
The gear Beth wanted was supposed to be in Dr. Amaril's office. I had to get it for her before I left.
That's when I picked up a text document. It said that it still shows that thing. That's so weird. Is it gonna be there till I beat this part of the episode? That's what it looked like. It was out of order before. Okay. What was that? CFR briefing, 1 of 3 locked diary. Interesting. Time machine. We have 2 more items to find, and I'm pretty sure one of them is a chronon particle, and the other one's a piece of intel. And the chronon particle is in here. Nothing in room 101. Can't even get into room 101. This is what I saw before, right? Yeah, the time machine. We read this already. Hmm. To Fiona Miller from Charlie Wincott. Subject, what's up, girl? So I had a dream about you last night. Whoa. It wasn't anything bad, don't worry, but it was pretty freaking weird. Let's just say that if you have a second mouth hidden under your arm that keeps on insisting that the international stock market's being controlled by the Pittsburgh Steelers, this would be a real good time to tell me. I mean, I don't usually have premonitions or anything. I don't believe in that crap, but just the same, I'd hate for that one to turn out to be true. Oh, and also that mouth eats nothing but sausages. Real chompy chomp style. So, you know, there's probably nothing Freudian happening there. Just wanted you to know. What are you up to, Charlie? Why would you tell her that? That's so weird. Response. Geez, Charlie. I can tell that you're a man of great sophistication. Did you major in smooth talk, or... Actually, hey, speaking of education, I heard rumors about that op coming up at the university. I know you know, 'cause you always know about that sort of stuff. It sounds pretty serious. What the hell is all that about, Fiona? Response. Well, as far as the university thing goes, I can't really talk about that. I mean, yeah, obviously I know. I'm like the first person they talk to about something like that, but it's classified. I sure as hell wouldn't put that down in an email. So maybe you should just come down and talk to me. You know. If I was free to talk about it, which I'm obviously not. Bring food. Seriously, I can't talk about it. I don't even want to know how you know about it. But you should still bring me food. Not sausages. Don't make this weird. Charlie. Oh, so this is the email that eventually led to her showing up in the first, like, movie part of the game. Where she brought him, like, a hamburger. That's cool. That's a neat detail. Yay! All narrative objects found. What's this? Personal item. Brenner's mug. Check out Burke's contacts. Who's he working with? All intel objects now found. Now we just have to go snag that chronon particle. And I think we found everything. Yeah, we're at 96%. There we go. I just have to make sure I snag that before I interact with pretty much anything else. Because I don't know what in this office... Like, I know he's supposed to snag a suit. Some sort of time suit. But I don't know, like, which item in here is considered a time suit. Like... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's... It looks like it might be that motor that someone else is already wearing. It just hasn't been activated yet. That guy right there. But, I'm going to ignore these, guys right here.
What have we got here?
Upgrade point awarded. And we're at 3. We need 3 more. Alright, we discovered everything. Okay. So... Oh, those computers are in a previous room. I think we checked those out already.
It was technology that allowed people to move inside a stutter.
But too heavy to carry, I assume.
That's why I had to find the lighter model in Amaril's office.
Wait, what's that?
Guns made to operate in a stutter. Paul had clear priorities. When time ends, guns don't. I knew I couldn't leave the offices before locating Dr. Amaral.
We were up there already. Unless she's like... Unless she has one of these devices on her. And she's currently walking through the stutter herself. That would explain why we didn't see her the first time. I feel sorry for that guy. He's just hanging out, doing his own thing, minding his own business, cleaning away. Time's ending. World might end. No one told him though. Just hanging out, doing his thing. I keep expecting to get freaked out, like I'm walking, everyone's frozen in time, and I feel like I'm gonna like walk up behind her and or something, and she's gonna like turn on and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Where you going?" We looked at this already, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't. That's weird.
That there looks like what Beth wanted. Oh, shit. Emerald's at the party. The stutter won't last. I better find a way out of here and get to the party.
Achievement unlocked. We got the Chronon particle. Who did he say got invited to the party? Oh, Amaral. She's at the party. So he has to go to the party now. Where Beth is. Okay, now we can go through that building down there. Give Beth the harness so that she can move through the stutter. And then they could both try to kidnap Dr. Amaral.
Quite expensive piece of tech you stole.
Bill me. I knew Beth's cover wouldn't last long. Had to get it to her at the party before it was too late.
Alright, now we can go through the doors. Act 3, Part 2, Monarch Gala. Find way out of the R&D facility. 16 hours after fracture in time. Oh! I did not mean to do that. I'm glad I didn't destroy anything just now. I meant to just like throw off my time vision. So the world returned to color and I hit the wrong button. Alright. Act 3, Part 2, Monarch Gala. Jack makes his way into the Monarch Mansion in order to locate Dr. Amaral. Okay, what's available? What collectibles do we have here? Not as many, okay. 1 quantum ripple, 1 piece of intel, a lot of Chronon sources, that's good. We got some upgrades coming. 3 documents, a couple of computers, and a couple pieces of media. Alright, but let me see here. We have been streaming now for about 3.5 hours. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to call stream here. And it's about time for me to feed my dogs anyway. Yes, so we will, hold on. Yes, okay. We will set up a raid. Where shall we go? Let's go see our friend Charles, Mr. Charles Q. Banks. He's enjoying himself. He just got a gaming PC not too long ago. He has been streaming natively from the PlayStation 5. But yes, he's very happy to have his gaming PC up and running, and I believe he's streaming from that now. He's streaming some Biomutant. So if you'd like, you're welcome to join me. I will probably lurk in his stream while knocking out a few things. But I will be in his stream probably until he stops streaming. Looks like he's been going now for 4.5 hours. Good on him. But yes, thank you everyone for joining me. Let me back out here. So, whew. I would like to say again, thank you everyone who came out and kept me company in chat. I very much appreciate it. Time, well, outside of Quantum Break, time is one of those resources that once you invest or once you spend, you can never really get back. So, even if you lurked or without saying anything, I still consider that to be a bit of something special. So I appreciate it. Another thanks goes out again to Krilla for the follow. And let me call out some names from stream chat. Thanks goes out to Heil81, Destroyer Chuck, and Space Zombie for keeping me company in chat today. So this concludes our stream for the evening. I wish you all a good night. And again, if you are interested in these one-off streams, specifically Quantum Break, then join me again next Monday from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to about 6 o'clock in the evening, U.S. Eastern Time, for Act 3, Part 2. The next time I'll be streaming in general will be tomorrow for our Retro Reminiscence retro game streams. During the same time frame, from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to about 6 o'clock in the evening. And we will be starting a new retro game, a point-and-click adventure game, back from the era of the Nintendo Entertainment System, called Shadowgate. It is originally part of the Mac Venture trilogy of point-and-click adventure games, and from what I've read, it is the best of the three. So I'm looking forward to that. And let me get the raid going. There we go. So, I hope to see you either at... thumbs up from Space Zombie. Thank you, Space Zombie. So again, perhaps I will see you next Monday for more Quantum Break, or perhaps I'll see you tomorrow afternoon for Shadowgate, or maybe I'll see you in the next couple of minutes over in Charles' stream with some Biomutant. Thank you again, everyone. I hope to see you again soon.